It's 11:05 and the exec meeting is going to call to order. We will go through roll call. Oops, cheat sheet. Thanks. Okay, Tamara Forsythe. Absent. Todd Harden.
Present.
Scott Porter.
Potter. Here.
Sorry about that. David Dumas and Murphy Webster. So we have three people here that constitutes our quorum. And for our staff, we have Oscar Aguilera and we have Jason Poole with us. So. We're ready for your.
After your senior planner with the planning and development part.
It's kind of delayed. It's.
Oh, it's a delay.
So no, there were, like Katie and Lily had both joined.
Oh,
There's Lily twice.
Okay, so they just came in.
oh.
Sorry to interrupt, but people have to make note.
And are
They
they
would just be, yes. they're-
Okay.
doing this?
Yes.
So this is a science certificate of appropriateness. And today is August 13, 2024. The presentation is for CA 240-711-0005. The address is 2111 Floral Street. This CA is located within the art district. The application is for certificate of appropriateness by Robert Solis of Kingfisher Mechanical for a 15.1 square foot hollow illuminated attached channel letter with a back plate and raceway at the 2111 Floral Street. The site will be located at the southeast elevation. And it is within a PV 145. The background is the proposed sign is considered an attached private projecting sign. The applicable code section there is section 5187.1200 art district sign district. The form 5187.11202, the Dallas district represent concentrated effort on the part of the city and art designation to consolidate the major art institutions in one mixed-use area. The sign regulation in this division have been developed with the following objectives in mind. The project the character of the Floral Street and the art district from inappropriate signs in terms of number, color, size, style, color, and materials. To enhance the image and liveliness of the art district by purchasing compatible signs that are colorful, decorative, entertaining, and artistic in style, while being functional and informative in purpose. To promote the commercial success of each tenant in that district, and in turn, the commercial success of all tenants in the district collectively, to create a sense of design uniformity between signs and other streetscape elements of the art district. To help make the art districts an attractive place for the public to frequent by providing ease of direction to specific cultural institutions, to create a means of identifying various types of categories of retail establishment along Floral Street, to identify and promote cultural events and activities consistent with the purposeness of the art district. To recognize that design hardware is part of the overall visual design, and to ensure that investments in signs and other structures in the art districts are not devalued by inappropriate or poor quality sign hardware. This is the location. The city limits shown on the presentation. The location is the art district, which is displayed here by the star. And the site is approximately 3/4 of a mile from north of City Hall on the north side of Floral Street, bound by Ruth and Jack Evans. Here is a better location map that the arrow shows where the district is, okay, for the art district. And then here is a more general area. Here is more macro area of the location. So here's the aerial map. It shows the structure where the sign will be located, and the arrow shows the approximate location. And then the zoning map, which also shows the arrow with the approximate location. Here is the sign location. It shows the height and the dimensions. Here is the actual site photograph. And the sign elevation. Here is the engineering that was provided by the applicant. And how it will be placed. And here is the subject site, the site visit that shows the site and the doors and the location. Here's the from northwest on Olive, and here's the signs on northwest on Floral. Here is signs around the district for the apartments. And then look at this hotel. And then here surrounding signs. This is the Japanese Museum. Here's the Asian Art Museum. The Morton Mercer Symphony Center. And then there's that sign that you saw outside. And then there's a AT&T Performing Arts Center sign. And staff recommends approval. Any questions?
I had one question because I just don't remember, it's been a long time since I read the entire restrictions for the entire district. But did we have limitations on the colors that could be used on that signage? I remember at one time somebody had to go down and take down some red tenant signage and stuff. So I don't recall, does anybody remember if there were restrictions? Because the first time I saw this, I went blue. I don't remember any teal or blue colored signage in the district. And I don't remember if that was prohibited or not.
Sure,
Jason, do you remember?
great question. So this is in the main arts district provisions. It's not in any of the sub-districts. When you get into the sub-districts, A, B, or C, there are some color restrictions. The red one you're referring to is the arts district extension.
Yeah.
And they do have color requirements on some of their signs. This particular area doesn't have any provisions as far as color. They do want hardware hidden. And well, we are looking at the authorized hearing coming up sometime later this year that we can address all of that again.
Yeah. Well, and that's Sadaka, can't pronounce it, Sadaka, can't pronounce. That signage that was the.
Sasaki, yes.
Thank you, I was saying.
Yes, the
I
Sasaki
had to
plan,
have
it's gone away. It is no longer a part of
Okay,
this.
because they were at one time looking at revising and updating that,
Correct.
which has not been done, Tracy.
Well, all the zoning has been updated.
Mhm.
The Sasaki plan is no longer a part of that. It's under its own master plan now. And that will be incorporated into this new arts district, sign district authorized hearing.
So-
And that is the reason for the authorized hearing. It actually expanded the area to match where the zoning is now. So it will actually be across the other side of Ross. And it will include the arts district extension as well and just kind of absorb all those
Yeah, which
areas.
also coming during my church as well. So, yeah, so there is no restriction, because that was the first thing I looked at, and I remembered that there was some red signage that had to be taken down, because it was
Yeah.
tenant signage. And I remembered the red on the backside, because we all missed that one. It was
Yes,
created, was it sub-district C?
I believe it was B.
B.
And we had previously approved the Pizza Lele, which I think is yellow and neon,
Yes.
white neon.
Yeah,
So they're
but that
using like-
park sign just drives me nuts every time I pass it, Scott, I don't know why, it's just,
The parking in that building.
You have to hit Murphy up on that one. That's what it is.
oh, beat him up.
You built it.
Do you guys have any questions, cause I do,
They do, so, on the detail, that's shown here, it appears that the LED modules and the wiring are gonna be exposed. And, does a code restrict that footprint?
So provided they're not, from the zoning sign standpoint, provided they're not visible from outside. From a technical UL NEC construction standpoint, as long as those LEDs are listed to be in a wet location, then they will work. So it can be done,
okay, but they have to be certified to be in a wet.
yes.
Is it allowed in this sub-district?
Provided you can't see wiring or anything else.
Okay.
And it is on a canopy setback. And I'm not sure exactly 1.5 inch clearance, so you're only looking at like that much space.
So it's not much.
No,
Much at all.
but that will be something the inspector will verify.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that the sign didn't go up with your wires.
Sure.
Water tank in here.
Yeah, that's good. That would.
Okay. Scott, did you?
Yeah, so, I saw on the address of this building, I think it was the Green Foundation. So they're putting like a sub sign, I guess, on the actual awning itself, the wellness center. Which it looks like we've done that before with the addresses, but this is the first time they're putting letters in that area. Is that right?
It
The
seems
wellness
like
center?
there's been one that had letters. I'll have to look
And
back and
it's
see.
totally
I saw it on the address for the Green Family Foundation. Maybe Flora Lofts, it looks like they put the address there. It's not it is a sign, but not a sign.
Our street addresses,
No, street addresses don't really count for
okay,
that.
I didn't remember if they were excluded or not from regulation.
So, and do they consider that an awning, like where the address is? Like an awning sign or no? It's just part of the frame.
So we would just call that part of the frame itself. We're calling this a projecting sign.
Okay,
Since it does project. In the arts district, they don't specify which way a projecting sign projects, just that it projects out from the building more than 6 inches. So anything that projects more than 6 inches can be considered a projecting sign.
and this is just gonna be halo lit.
Go back.
Yes,
It's a single color. I guess that's the question we're always asking. It's white.
they specify.
Like white LEDs.
And it won't,
Go down.
it won't.
There you go. Yes, white LEDs. So no, we haven't been proposed to change.
Okay. And then the other question I had, it was showing up on here, I know it's only 15.1, this says 19, like 18.98 square feet on the signage size, but I think it does calculate if you take it all the way from the bottom wellness center and across, it's only 15 square feet.
Yeah, they probably, that's the applicant's artwork. So we do our reports and they don't always match if the applicant did the math incorrectly.
Okay.
Or didn't figure the square footage the same way we figure square footage.
So what would be the appropriate square footage?
What was in the report?
15.1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's well under the 30.
Oh, yeah.
15.1 square foot. All of them are attached.
So that comes from you guys, 15.1.
Yes. And these don't go to CPC, but
And you could see two boxes.
Oh, that's right.
Two boxes.
yeah.
That would explain the discrepancy.
Okay, I don't think I have any other questions.
Didn't have any major questions, it seems straightforward, except I was concerned about color. And you guys caught some things I didn't even catch. That's why I need a technical advisor, some people. Okay, do we have any other questions then, or any comment? Do we have a motion?
All motion to approve
A motion by Todd to approve,
Second.
second by Scott, and we will do a roll call vote. Well, we don't even have to do a roll call vote because nobody else joined. Well, did we have somebody who wanted to speak to us?
They didn't register it. I guess we could allow it. Lily or Katie, did you have any input on this since you're in the meeting?
You're both on mute.
Thank you. I don't have any comments, but thank you.
Okay. Then all those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
So it's unanimous from those present. And do we have any corrections or additions to minutes, since most of us couldn't pronounce the minutes, or at least the ones. This says from June 11th meeting, and we all looked at them carefully. So did anybody have any corrections or additions? Okay, in that case, the minutes stand approved as stated. And do we have any other business? Do we have any other applications coming for AdSAC?
I do not.
Okay.
I don't know if we've seen any. I'll need to get with the sign staff on that just to see. Scott should be back for next time. And he'll
Congratulations,
absolutely.
new baby.
I know that we've just approved this, but a question I had and forgot to ask.
Oh.
Since this is on a corner, there wouldn't be any availability to put a sign on, would it be on Olive Street?
Let me look at the provisions to make sure.
It would just be on Flora, that's what this application is for.
Yeah, I think in that district, they're pretty restrictive on Flora.
Okay,
Well, it's within the Flora frontage, which is within 100 feet of the center line of Flora. So it would include that part of Olive as well. It depends on the sign type. It seems like they're allowed more than one sign, but of certain types, I believe they're only allowed one. So let me look real quick. And this being a projected sign,
I'll just say it would be a separate application, but just
Yeah.
something to consider.
so this one allows one above each entrance. So if they have another entrance, they could have another projecting sign. They might be able to go with a flat attached sign, and I believe those have a spacing requirement, maybe 75 feet, 50 feet, somewhere in there.
Is there a separate entrance on, was it on?
So they have frontage on this one, I don't think there's because it kind of ramps up a little bit, I don't know that they built access on that side.
Do you have any pictures of that?
Let me see.
On.
There it is. So it doesn't look like there's access on that corner. Zoom into that one. But they could always build it if they wanted to at some point. But it doesn't look like there's access to that to it. And really a practical place to put a sign that you would see from anywhere other than the sidewalk.
Okay.
That's a good question, I hadn't even thought about the Olive corner. Okay. That is a fairly painless. Thanks, everybody.
Was Jared, you called it?
Sorry, it's 11:24 and we're now adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, for coming.
I'll ask you a question about the presentation.
Yeah.